Today's guest is Mike Dugan. He's a managing member of Independent Business Valuations and Appraisals, or IBVA, in Castle Rock, Colorado. Thank you to Zarlingo Robb, CPAs and Business Advisors in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, for providing a location for us to film this episode. At Zarlingo Robb, they think like business owners. For more information about Zarlingo Robb, please click the link in our website show notes. Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors, like today's guest, Mike Dugan, to help business owners like you enjoy more personal freedom, grow your company faster, and transfer ownership seamlessly when the time comes. Like I said, Mike Dugan is our guest today. He's from Castle Rock, Colorado. He's with IBVA, and he's a qualified appraisal expert. Mike's completed assignments for federal gift taxes, estate taxes, income taxes, stock options, divorce, mergers and acquisitions, and exit planning. Welcome back, Mike.
Yes.
I know you have a lot of credentials for doing business valuations, and we're going to talk about what some of those credentials are so a business owner will know when they need a valuation, what to look for in the valuation expert that they hire. Let's talk about the CPA designation. Can you tell us what that is and as much about it as you think we need to know?
Sure. It's a Certified Business Appraiser designation, CPA.
Okay.
And it's issued by the Institute of Business Appraisers. Mm-hmm. When I got into the business back in the late 90s, when I first started going after a designation, IBA was a separate entity based out of Florida doing strictly business valuation accreditations. Mm-hmm. They are now part of NACVA out of Salt Lake, and but they're still separate in many aspects in that there was a bunch of us, probably about 4,000 nationwide, that had the CPA designation, and it was a difficult designation to get. Mm-hmm. Education-wise, the peer review that was required, some of the other issues that went on, there were a high standard to get that particular.
That's what you want, though. If you're gonna...
Well, it is, but the peer review part was probably the most rewarding for me because, as an independent, I don't have a person sitting next to me that can give me that feedback that I needed of saying, well, you should do this or consider that. Mm-hmm. And so having the peer review, of course, they beat me up pretty good to do that, so that we were getting consistent products out there to the public on their appraisals.
Okay, good. And another designation is the CVA. What's that?
Right. The CVA is through NACVA that I just mentioned. They're out of Salt Lake. They're the National Association of Certified Valuation Analysts.
Okay.
Their group at one time was a CPA side or accounting side, and then a non-CPA side that had two separate designations. Recently, within the last 2 years, they've merged those two together to the CVA designation. Mm-hmm. And again, it's not quite as in depth as the IBA process of getting there, but it's still an excellent program, excellent education. I would rate them up there with the ASA as far as the education classes and what's going on.
Okay, good. And then another one is the ASA. Right,
the American Society of Appraisers. Mm-hmm. And the ASA designation is accredited senior appraiser. Mm-hmm. And that's, again, that level that you have to have the experience, knowledge, and education, and it's a peer review process also. Mm-hmm. My designation in the ASA is for the machinery and equipment side.
Okay.
They also have the BV side, and real property and other personal property designation. They're a multi-discipline organization where the NACVA and IBA are business valuation focused.
Okay, good. And then the last one is the CPA-ABV designation. What is that? Can you explain what that is?
Yeah, the AICPA, which is the accounting world's group, their designation is you have to be a CPA, you have to be a member of that industry. I am not one, and do not provide accounting services in any manner. Again, it's a extension of their CPA training and knowledge. There are a lot of CPA firms that do this on a part-time basis, and getting that particular designation, at least they have some background or exposure and need to have some experience. I don't think that, well, I know that it's not as intense or in depth as the ASA or the IBA requirements to get that.
Okay, good. At the end of this video, we'll show you how to subscribe to our free newsletter, download free guides, and have an opportunity to win free books from Amazon.